Hey Jeremy, what's your problem?
Hi, Xavier. Well, one of the problems that I'm facing right now is creating. I feel that I'm not creating enough, that I'm not doing enough to express myself. And it's wearing down on me. And I think that it's something I have to work on. Don't get me wrong, I have a job. I feel very satisfied with my job and I love my job. But my job only allows me to express a certain part of myself and not, the full self. And so I feel that I need to participate and do more things that allow me to express and create to show who I really am. So, what about you? What do you have problems with?
Right now, my biggest problem is community. I've kind of lived my entire life playing single player. I've only cared about my grades in school. When I started out with my job, I was only caring about my salary, my title. I didn't really care much about other people. I was just doing my own thing. And, it's worked for me so far. I've gotten pretty far in life. But after a while, it feels like, okay, these experiences, these achievements are really short lived and something's missing. You know, I really want a community. So we realized that the solution is the space between two people. What these two ideas have in common, community and creation, is the unknown, going into the I don't know. Two people working with the space between them and creating something. And there's a lot of power in that. There's a lot of power in going into the darkness, into the void, and just filling it up with something spectacular, something new, something innovative, not doing and repeating something else. That's why we're calling it community creation. Jeremy, what do you think is the biggest problem with community creation?
I think one of the biggest problems we'll all face is finding people with similar interests, people who can come together with you and motivate you to want to create something. And whether or not you're comfortable in that space with that person, and whether or not that the people around you are going to judge you and are going to put you down, so finding people with that right mindset and with that similar interest, that's going to be a big challenge. What do you think is another problem that we'll face?
I think a big problem is ego. It's so easy to step into a room and say, I have the answers, I know best. And really, you don't. You just gotta take a step back and realize that the best answer is the answer that we all come up with. Not that I'm an advocate of consensus, but I think you gotta work through it. You gotta get through that process and find out what's the truth, what's really going on. So that's it for this week at What's Your Problem? We'll see you next week.
Bye.